Their Motley Tiger Platinum Ring kit. Beautiful SPD. Yes, she is. And we have Orion. Wait a second. That's how we got an albino in the mix. Because Famine went ahead and decided to use the baby batter from Famine forever ago. Hey guys, welcome back to another day here at O.A.R. Some great things have happened. You know, we've ordered the tools for Naga's enclosure build, or all the retic enclosure build. Everything's on its way. It'll be here July 3rd, but you guys will probably be seeing this episode at that time, if not after, so that you don't spoil it by doing weekly updates with it being built and everything like that. But while there is some good news here, there's one bit of very strange, unpredicted news. A baby hatched. A new hatchling just hatched today. I want you guys to see it. Now, if you remember correctly, war, famine are the parents. So you got a snowmac and a blizzard. But tell me why. Anyways, so yeah. That's how we got an albino in the mix. Makes no sense to us, but still so cool to see. And if you look right there, it'll focus and this little guy stopped moving. You can see the veins on the back legs. That is so cool to us. Yeah, this guy we're probably going to keep too. You know, it makes no sense to us that this happened, but this is our first produced albino. Possible snow mac albino. We're just going to keep him. He's very tired. I mean, he did just hatch today. So we're going to put him back. Just let him rest. Here we are, guys. Here we are, guys. It's the very next day here at O.A.R. And what is in the incubator? But another baby. The second. Hey, guys. It's the next day here at O.A.R. And what happens to be in the incubator? Another baby. Look at it. This guy's just going to live with his sibling for the week. Ugh, styrofoam incubators. So noisy. Let's see if we can get them under the light. Okay, so obviously high yellow. So this is probably another normal. It is het for blizzard still. But that's cool. We got two normals now. This guy will probably be the one we sell. The first baby we sell. Joey has a friend at work who already is looking for a baby leopard gecko, so we already know who it's going to. So freaking cute. Oh my god, look at you. You're so tiny. Are you going to be loud like your siblings? We're going to go ahead and open up the other one's enclosure. You know, here's our albino. All the way back there. Look at it. Beautiful, beautiful little guy. There, little guy. And look at this. This is a true Mac Snow baby. Or Snow Mac. Compared to its new sibling, this one's all white with black. Compared to that pink and yellow we were getting. We're just gonna feed them real quick. You know, drop 3 crickets in here is what we feed. 3 baby crickets. Oh, we don't need that contrast. We'll camera shy little one. Alright, let's feed them this one. Where'd you go to, sir? Not under there, so where'd you go? Oh, this is one of the cool things about geckos. I don't know why, but they always have a little poop corner. Alright, little guy, are you under here? Yeah, there you go. It's your turn for food. It's so fun watching these little guys hunt. Alrighty guys, so we have the little ones about 2-week enclosure set up. First week they don't eat. The second week is to make sure that they pass and everything else in here and that they eat their food. So this is set up for the next 2 weeks. But look at this. I want y'all to see the size difference between the two. It might not look like much, but already this one is so much longer than his sibling that was born only about a month after him. Reptiles grow so crazy fast, and it's just amazing to think about. Alright, let's go ahead and put them in their baby tub and get them locked away. The first week is very, very stressful for these guys. So we're just going to put them right back there and get this guy back out. He also needs to eat, so we're probably going to feed him real quick. In fact, we'll feed both the babies real quick. Alrighty guys, so we're going to leave the little babies alone for now. We're eventually going to buy more breeding racks. Shaky hand syndrome much, man. Yeah, we're eventually soon going to buy new racks. And when that happens, we can start breeding more. We plan to start breeding ball pythons here next year. We want to breed retics next year. Some king snakes. So getting some breeding racks in here will be nice. And we'll only keep babies inside the racks. And we'll keep parents inside of enclosures is how we want to do it. Because babies we plan to sell. That's the ones we do intend to keep. And those guys with the bigger enclosure. Because eventually I either want to knock out this whole... Because eventually I want to knock out this whole wall behind me. And when I knock that out, I want to build another room behind it where all the reptiles are going to go in there. Massive room where I can now have my caimans, my monitors, my retics get big rooms. But this is all way in the future. And that ain't nowhere near time. I don't make enough money for that. Joey don't make enough money for that. Yet. Or maybe we'll get another house. Who knows? But stay frosty. See you in the next one. Hey guys, so I'm really glad I'm doing the baby video this week. This was not planned whatsoever. In fact, this should not happen. But one of the cool things about leopard or geckos in general is that they can store baby batter inside them for extended periods of time. As y'all know, war and gluttony were separated from famine forever ago so that they would not reproduce right now and that they could bulk up for when I got my brother's gecko stripes in here. And this way they could breed, and I could get some super max or super snows and some albino max. Not gonna happen. Sadly, not this year. Maybe he'll breed with famine, but that's not gonna happen. And why do I say that's not gonna happen? Artemis, you can't be up here, kitty. Can't have you up here. Go play. No. I'm so glad your sister's coming a little bit. Let go of me. Alright. So, take you some hatrite. And for my geckos, I tend to fill it about halfway. Gives plenty of space from the top. Gives me plenty to work with in here. I'm going to just go ahead and create a divot with my thumb. And a little ways over, create another divot. And spray it, mist it all down. I don't want it too moist because this is going to sit in an incubator with high humidity. And I'm just going to come right over here, pinch the sides, trying not. Alright, so I'm going to end up disturbing the other egg, so you guys are going to sit over here while I move these over. Separated them in the air. And it's okay to leave all this on there, you know, a little bit of moss won't hurt them. It might actually help with the humidity. Go ahead and get these guys situated in here. You don't want any turning of the egg. Yeah, there we go. Just 2 leopard gecko eggs from our surprise clutch. We're going to take a marker. We're just going to very carefully mark the top. I'm going to cover it and date it. Today is the 26th. Say who the parents are so I know in future references, so when these babies come out, there's no chance of inbreeding. Alright, so let's go get these in the incubator, and then I can go back to cleaning the reptile room. Hey guys, welcome back to yet another day here at O.A.R, and I know this is the baby episode, so you might be wondering, why am I sitting here in front of the retics? I mean, they're obviously no longer babies, right? Well, you're right, they're not babies. But, something interesting happened Wednesday night. Here it is Friday. This is going out today. I wish I could have done this all yesterday, but we had a lot going on. And then power went out due to a thunderstorm. But, yeah, so we got beautiful Lilith here. You know, our motley Tiger Platinum retic. Beautiful as can be. Yes, she is. And then we have Orion. Wait a second. Orion's not. We don't have a retic named Orion. We have Naga, right? Well, turns out when the first vet we took them to had probed them, they probed Naga wrong. And it turns out Naga is a male. So meet Orion. And Onyx, how do you know that Naga is a male? And why is it now Orion? Well, first of all, Orion was the original name we decided we were gonna give Naga. So now that it is in fact that he is a he, we're going with Orion. Onyx, how do you know he's a male? Well, that's quite simple actually. Because when you have a male retic with a female retic late at night, when you're not looking, and decide you want to show your sister-in-law your snakes, they decide to tail lock. And when you separate them, hemipenes fall out. Yup. Orion has hemipenes, so Orion's a male. And the reason it's part of the baby episode is because they have mated. So it's great that they're going to be separated here soon. And that project's about to be out the way, because now I have another project. We're going to have to build a actual breeding rack for the babies of at least 25 slots. And that'll be coming up here soon. That doesn't cost as much as the enclosure build, luckily. So that'll here soon. But yes, so we'll have baby retics by the end of the year. It's a great thing that they're about to be separated, because she is about to get real grouchy defending those eggs. And I don't want him getting injured. Heck, I had a dream last night that they were fighting, and I don't want that to happen in real life. They've been together so long, and they've gotten along for the most part their entire lives. And I don't want that to change because I couldn't separate them in time. But yeah, stay tuned. I mean, things are moving a lot faster than intended. Hopefully we can get some ball pythons in here soon, so we're not just breeding retics, because not everyone can handle this big old enclosure in their house. And if you can, good on you. But doesn't mean you're ready for retics. I mean, at this size now, we need 2 people here, and maybe when Lilith is 20 feet, we're going to need 3 people. But yeah. So, we'll have retics on the way, which will help us get ball pythons, get this room expanded, maybe help us get somewhere else. Who knows? All we know is, man, this channel's about to go places, because everything's about to go into overdrive. And who knows, maybe within the next year, this can be my full-time job. I want it to be. This is my dream. So follow your dreams. But that's enough of the retics, enough of me talking. It's time for baby geckos. Yep, let's give an update on the baby geckos. Alrighty guys, so we are back over here with the geckos. And we're going to check on all of them, make sure they didn't poop anywhere or anything like that. And I also got this handy dandy little bitty scale, so we can see just how heavy they are. Because some of these babies are pre-claimed already. So we're going to have to go ahead and just make sure. And these guys have already been cleaned out just because I'm about to put them on real substrate too. They have eaten already. As you can see, there's only 1 cricket, and I was dropping a few in here. Let's go ahead and, this is the one that's been claimed. We're obviously going to keep this one. I want to go ahead and get out. Come here, you. Come on. We got the little guy out. Let's see if I can get him to stay long enough. Four grams. Okay, so you need 1 more gram, and you're heavy enough. Remember, these guys are only about a week old. So it's good that they already weigh that much. I want them to at least weigh 5 grams before you get rid of them. You don't want to go, do you? Come on, get on the scale. Come on, Lust, get on the scale. That's right, we decided to name this one Lust. For... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, tiny one. Get you fully on that scale. 4.7. So you're becoming a real healthy gecko. That's good. Still got all your digits. Your siblings still had all theirs. Alright, so those are the youngest two. Now let's get out the oldest two real quick. There you are. Come here, Wrath. Oh. Wrath is sitting at 5.6. So if we were going to sell him, he would be at the right size for us. You want them to at least be 5 grams before you like ship them or anything like that, just to make sure that they got enough weight to them that they will in fact survive the transportation. And last but not least, come here, you. Still aren't fully set on a name for this one, so what do you think we should call this one? Oh, you're not eating as much as your sibling is. But just about 5, so that about tracks. So let's go ahead and just, oh. And put you back. We'll feed all of them in a second, but first, let's go ahead and get these guys some substrate. I've decided I'm going to keep these two together, at least, and they're not hurting each other, and we feed enough. We don't have enough space with more eggs about to be on the way, so we're just going to house these two together, and I'll be right back with their new setup. So here we are, guys. We got the new guys' little enclosure all set up. 3 hiding locations, because there are 2 of them, with one of those being a really long piece of bark. But as we were saying, or as I was saying, what we're not going to do yet is get more breeding racks for geckos right now. One, because they are already pretty much claimed, and also due to the fact that the retics, we have no idea if Lilith is actually gravid right now, but we have to build a breeding rack for the hatchlings. So I guess a hatchling rack before we can do anything else. I mean, we're already about to start building their enclosure on Monday, so that'll be fun. But yeah, we got that coming up. We got to do now this breeding enclosure, or hatchling rack. Since we got to do this hatchling rack, you know, that's another grand, top of the grand of more of these style racks. And then I gotta make an incubator. That's right, we're gonna make an incubator for the retic eggs, because that's gonna be quite a few eggs. So yeah, there's just a lot going on. Everything's moving so fast and so before it all was planned to move. But we'll see how it all goes. And hopefully you guys enjoy what you start seeing here in the near future. I mean, should be getting hopefully ball pythons soon. I'm hoping some of these retic babies we can trade for ball pythons at one of the local pets shops, which will be dope as can be. You know, things are going into motion. And as things go into motion, you know, some things go better than predicted, some things go a little worse than predicted. I mean, I gotta hope that it's not raining on Monday so I can go ahead and seal all this wood. But yeah, so things are really moving along here. And for the few of you who have been around since the beginning, thank you. I mean, I know we haven't been here long, but as you can see, just in the few very, very short amount of time we were recording, I mean, where did we start at? We just moved into this house, and everyone was sitting on top of retic enclosures, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys saw when we first got the stacks. So you got to see when we stacked up all the gargoyle and hell and the geckos, and you got to see Gluttony come along. You haven't gotten to see Ear yet, but that's because she's in quarantine. And you know we don't like to show when they're in quarantine, but that should be here soon. You guys can see her. She's doing great, by the way. I might just go ahead and show her next video, you know, just so there's something new to see. So what do you guys think? What do you think Ear is? And that's E-I-R, not E-A-R. We didn't name her after the body part. We named her after a Norse deity? Something along those lines, you know. Not quite a god, but she is part of Freya's troop. And she is a healing vineyard or something similar. I don't remember. I have to look back up the history on this one. But yeah, and things are slowly coming into motion here. Hopefully y'all will enjoy what's coming here in the next year, really. I mean, already we got one new pet. We're about to build this setup. We've got all the cats we wanted. We might be getting another dog, so we're good there. We're not be getting any more mammals. We're about to be beautifully set up in here. I mean, I'm just looking around now and I'm seeing just how far it's gone since I moved into this house in the end of March. And a lot of this is going crazy to me. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Please stay tuned. Keep watching. A lot of things are going to happen, and they're going to happen fast. So if you miss an episode, you know, who knows what's going to happen in it. So like, comment, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon. You know, don't feel pressured to do it. But it really helped the channel out. It helped us bring in some income and get all these guys, keep all these guys fed, keep the lights on in here. So yeah, thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next one.